hibernating. Wait a second. Humans don't hibernate. But shh, there's critters out here hibernating. You might think of the black bear. The black bear is pretty popular to know of as a hibernator. They like to go out and sleep in dens because there's not enough food out here anymore for them. They like to eat a lot of berries and stuff, and it's past that time. Other critters hibernate too. Did you know toads hibernate? Snails? Garter snakes? The list goes on. But luckily for animals like ourselves, humans, and white-tailed deer, we can be out in this winter wonderland. Now come on with me. There's too much fun to be had out here today. Let's go find some fun. There is so much to do at Catoctin Mountain Park in the winter time. As you can see behind me, we have tons of snow. People enjoy sled riding, cross-country skiing, and snowshoeing. Let's start off by trying snowshoeing together. Okay, we got them on. Now I can imagine this is like having huge feet, but I sure do have little feet, so let's see if this works to keep me on top of the snow. So we tried snowshoeing, and that was amazing. It was such a great workout, and it would make hiking in the winter so much fun. I don't know about you, but when I see snow laying around, I like to get creative. Let's build a snowman. We did it! Here's our snowman! Another thing you can do when there's snow is hike outside. Look at this winter wonderland that we're in right now. The snow has stuck to the twigs and the branches on the trees. And it's really quiet. All I can hear is the crunching of my feet. And I don't see any birds or animals. They seem to have been hunkered down because this had just happened. It just snowed, so it's nice and cold, and they want to get really cozy. So hiking out in the wilderness right now is a whole different experience than if you were to hike out in the summertime. I found these friendly critter tracks in the snow. It looks like it's a rabbit track, and it looks like it bounced all the way back into the forest. I found more friendly critter tracks. This time it appears to be squirrel tracks. I see 4 little feet, and look, it hops. It hops. No more tracks are right there. Where do you think it went? Right up this tree. All right, there's a blanket of snow. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna plop down and make a snow angel. There we go, check it out. I'd say that's pretty darn perfect. I spy a blank canvas that is made by this snow right here, so I'm going to use a stick to draw. There we go, you can draw on the snow too. I wrote, I love the NPS, or the National Park Service. Another thing you can do is have a snowball fight with your friends. Okay. There weren't any penguins on the mountain before, but watch out, here comes Penguin Ranger Amy. Oh, hi there. We sure did have fun out there in the snow. We did have a slight collision, but everyone's okay. So, I thought we'd come inside, warm up by the fire, which I'm gonna get going here really soon, put on some nature sounds and some music, and do a craft. Why don't you join me? I thought we could make a hibernating black bear. As the video goes along, feel free to pause when you need to catch up. Alright, first let's cover what you'll need. You'll need a glue stick. You'll need scissors. You'll need white paper. You'll need some brown paper. And some black paper. And a sheet of paper of any color of your choosing. So take the black paper, and you'll want to cut a rectangle out that has rounded corners on the top. Alright, we've got that. Now take your brown paper, and you'll want to cut a circle about that size. Take your white paper, cut 2 of the corners off, and you're going to make it rounded on the top and rounded on the bottom. Those are going to be our eyes. Next, take the brown paper again and cut the corners off. Those are going to be part of the ears. Black paper again. Cut down the middle a little bit to form 2 rectangles. Round the top 2 corners on each rectangle. Those are little ears. Alright, more black paper. These are going to be longer rectangles and again, rounded corners. These are the arms of the bear. Put those aside. Take your blue paper or, any color that you chose. You're going to cut it into a longer, skinny rectangle. There we go. Put that back. Alright, this is all of the pieces of black paper that we cut out. So make sure you have all of those. This is all of the brown pieces of paper we cut out. And this is the white. And then this is the color of your choosing. Alright, time to put the ears on. Take your glue and stick them on there. And now you want to put the little ear pieces in. Next, this is part of the nose. That goes right on their face. And then the eyes. Well, we want to turn him around so he's sleeping. There you go. Okay. Now we want to round those corners of your colored paper of your choosing. This will be the blanket. We want a round blanket. Alright. Now you glue that on. Tuck him in. Tuck him in for a good night's sleep. Or a whole winter sleep. And then you want to put his arms on there because he wants his arms tucked out and to hold on to his blankie. And you want to glue them on. Alright. Now we just need to add a little bit more. More glue, there we go. And now take a marker. You want to give him some paws, a nose, and a mouth. There we go. And decorate his blankie, whatever you would like. I chose stars. Alright, here we go. Here's our hibernating bear. I hope you had fun and enjoy your hibernating black bear. Thank you for joining me.